Make sure make sure the screen looking good. You know what I'm talking about? I swear on everything. It's like I don't really want a beard, but I really would like my sideburns to get a little more full, unless this. Anyway. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Crow's Nest. I'm Jamal Shabazz. It's been a minute since I've done one of these. Man, so much stuff has happened since, it's like a whole new year. So happy 2021. Hope that it's starting off well for everyone. It's been a ton of shenanigans so far, which I went into this kind of knowing that, that people are like, oh, well, let's hope it's not going to be the same. I'm like, it's going to be. It's going to increase. Not to be a Debbie Downer or nothing like that, but it's just kind of, it's the time in which we're in, basically. There's a lot of prophetic things happening right now. You dig what I'm saying? But on top of that, there are also a lot of great things also happening. There was also a lot of great things happening last year, really. I feel like there was a lot of elevation and what's the word I'm looking for? Advancements. I think that's what I was looking for. Yeah, a whole lot of that, you know what I mean? I feel like people were learning how to be like water, just be nimble in these trying times, which is like, the most effective thing to do, you know what I mean? The most God-given thing you could be doing is just like exploring those avenues. And that's definitely what your boy has been on for the most part, you know what I mean? Just like really bunkering down, taking inventory of myself, really lining up and understanding myself in relation to what's going on in the world in the bigger picture and where I see things going and the vision I see for myself and what God has put in me, and you know what I mean? Really, and even understanding words like, phrases like that when we say things like that, really, that way I'm not just talking air. You know what I mean? And I feel like with COVID happening, it really created a space for me to really just kind of bunker down and really get rooted in my vision even more so than I already was. But I don't know, it just kind of gave me time to just figure things out, And so one of those things was me bunkering down and being like focusing on like producing like my stories and whatnot, but also like an art book series to complement the stories of a planet called Mercury. And so I actually, so as most people know, I published my first art book for the series. It's going to be called Talon. Shout outs to Nick for inspiring the name. And yeah, it's been doing really pretty well so far. It's only been out for about like 2.5 weeks, but like it's been doing pretty well so far. And a lot of people have been showing a lot of love, all that good stuff. And funny enough, I've only ever had I've only ever had proofs of the book. So, like, the proof of concept essentially to show that make sure the printing and all that was good. And it has this just wonderful little watermark that says like, not for resale. And so I couldn't really get the full majesty of my cover until I actually had the book. And so on top of that, when I did order my copies, I ordered like 2 copies of it. They basically said that like when I ordered it, I wasn't gonna get mine until January 20th, and I ordered them on December 24th.
Word.
So naturally, I was a little annoyed by that. And I love how so many people got their copies before I actually got my copies, which, it's just it was a trip. It was like, oh yay, they're getting it. And I'm like, I don't even have mine yet. So that's what we're doing this video for today, because I finally got mine. Here it is.
I have arrived.
So I just figured, let me just do a video of me opening it up so I can actually see it for the first time without the bleed across it. So
let's go!
Won't there it is. In all of its majesty. Bam, let me tell you something. This right here, this spine, was kicking my butt for a little minute because it was like there was more white space on this side, and it just wasn't very cash money, you know. And I just was, thankfully my boy Jonas helped me get that lined up. Also, shout out to my boy Z, Mr. Daniel Harris. He helped me pretty much make sure that this thing looked as professional as it could be, where, you know, whether it be placement or, you know, making sure that the text was lined up. So big shout outs to Daniel Harris, man. That's my brother. Amir and Mikkel for suggestions, like, you know, being like you should add quotes and stuff like that, you know. And of course my mother, who edited a lot of the stuff to make sure that it was grammatically sound. Yeah, of course I can't forget Mama. This is pretty solid. I'm glad that this turned out so well, y'all. And again, you know, I've been hearing a lot of people say they really think it's dope. So, man, so this is great. I'm excited. This is really cool. But yeah, I just wanted to share this real quick. You know that, you know, I got my book finally, and I can join everyone in the celebratoriness of this occasion. You know, this release. It's definitely, I spent like all of last year really working on this and getting it together, so it's great to see something that was in your mind and now it's actually in front of you. And expect more of these because, you know, I drew a lot of stuff last year, so definitely expect more volumes. Thank you to everyone who's bought it or shared about it, talked about it, whatever, sent energy my way, prayers, you know what I mean, all that good stuff, bro. It is greatly appreciated. The love is real, the love is felt. Man, I know these are some tough times, but it's really great to bunker down and really just kind of line up and figure out, like, you know, just get to it, you know what I mean, and just tap into a higher frequency. I've been really trying to just make sure that this is right in order for me to be able to do things like this. You know what I mean? I think it's more important, just as important, to make sure that your thinking is on time and on par and lined up to be able to really make mountains move. You know what I mean? So that whole faith the size of a mustard seed moving mountains thing. You know, mustard seed is like dumb small. But anyway, I'm gonna do more. We'll talk soon. Yeah, we'll do more of these. I'll talk soon. And yeah, love, peace, and hair grease. And yeah, deuces.